Hello everybody, this is Jay and the Haunter, and today we are going to be giving you an exclusive first look, courtesy of the Haunted Hill Farm, of a bunch of old fan favorite TEKKY Toys animatronics that will be returning for the 2024 Halloween season. Haunted Hill Farm has started a Back from the Dead collection, and they have partnered with TEKKY Toys to bring back a lot of fan favorite animatronics from the past to give them a new life and a whole new chance for the very rapidly growing Halloween industry to get a chance at these pretty hard to find props that are now going to be pretty easy for you guys to find now because they will be coming back for the 2024 Halloween season. Up first, we have the 2012 Damien. Damien here is an animatronic TEKKY Toys released over 10 years ago now. He's going on 12 years old this year, and he was sold at various retailers: Party City, Halloween City, Spirit Halloween Online, and all kinds of third-party retailers. When activated, this animatronic is going to rise up while his bones and neck are all cracking, his head looks side to side, and then he leans his head back to look up at the night sky, while his eyes light up and he emits an extremely eerie laugh with background ambience. Damien here is an animatronic that depicts a demon pulling himself up out of the ground from the pits of hell to bring your worst nightmares to life. This once very hard to find animatronic is now going to be available for the 2024 Halloween season. I do not have a list of retailers this will be at, but the Haunted Hill Farm does supply to a lot of online retailers like Lowe's, Home Depot, Bed Bath & Beyond online, and all kinds of other retailers that you may know about. And for those of you who are unaware, when TEKKY Toys does re-release an animatronic, they give it very much needed upgrades. So you can expect this Damien to be made a lot better than the original one was. Now we are going to take a look at his demo with his audio. Up next, we have the Howler from Spirit Halloween 2012. The Howler here has the exact same animation as Damien, with the exception that the Howler's mouth does also move. The Howler here depicts a werewolf rising up from the ground while his head looks side to side, his mouth moves, his eyes glow red, and his head tilts back to look at the night moon and howl. This was another very popular animatronic of the past, and many fans are raving about this animatronic's return, so make sure you do get this guy when he comes out. As I have stated previously, Haunted Hill Farm supplies to online retailers like Home Depot and Lowe's. These are typically in online only, unless they are returned to stores. Sometimes the stores decide it's in good enough shape to go ahead and put it out on the sales floor for sale. Now we're going to go ahead and roll the demo of this guy in action with the audio. Up next, we have the Axe Girl, also known as Ellie Hatchet, from Spirit Halloween 2020. Axe Girl here is an animatronic that depicts a little girl wielding an axe over her head. She talks and then with a spring-loaded action snaps down that axe in her hands to chop whatever you lay down right in front of her. I personally do own the original one that Spirit Halloween sold back in 2020, and I really enjoy her. We have done several really cool scenes with her chopping up a dead body, chopping up zombies, chopping up pumpkins. She is really versatile in what you want to have her chop up, because she's just an enraged little girl with an axe. There's nothing specific that she needs to be chopping. One thing that is very important to note is that in this video I am about to show you, this is not going to be her audio. The new 2024 version of Axe Girl is going to have completely new dialogue that I do not have or know about just yet. When I find out or have it, I will show it to you guys right away. But for now, this video is going to display her old audio. She will not have this if you purchase the 2024 model.
What are you looking at?
Up next, we have the Tombstone Lifter from Spirit Halloween all the way back in 2009. After nearly 15 years, this animatronic is going to be back on the market for new Halloween lovers to enjoy in their graveyard scenes. I personally have this animatronic. I've had it for over 10 years now, and I absolutely love it, and I have never had any issues with it. When activated, the zombie hides from behind the tombstone, and then he grunts and groans as he lifts the tombstone up over his head. His eyes glow. There's blue lights that shine down from the top of his tombstone on top of him, and he talks about how you're stepping foot into his graveyard and you need to make a choice. If you want to stay, you're going to stay forever. If you don't want to stay, you need to leave now. Now let's go ahead and roll a demo of this guy in action.
Take one step into this graveyard and become one of the living dead. We are waiting for you to join us.
Up next, we have my personal favorite of this bunch, and it comes as no surprise to anyone to say that up next we have Rosemary. Rosemary here was an animatronic sold originally at Spirit Halloween in 2011, and it was so popular that it came back in 2012, 2013, and 2014. After only 1 or 2 years of this animatronic being discontinued, a complete uproar of fans demanding for this animatronic to come back came about, and it spiked an extremely high market value for this animatronic, going up to nearly $400 on eBay and other secondhand market sites. Rosemary here, in the time that she did originally debut, was extremely impressive, not only for the price point, but because of all the animation and quality you had packed into this animatronic for that price point. And personally, I think she is still very impressive and outshines a lot of animatronics that did come out after her time. Rosemary here is a prop that depicts a little demonic possessed girl that is just gnawing on brains, and she looks up and down. She realizes there is somebody there looking at her. She looks around to make sure there is nobody around to witness what she's about to do, and then she jumps. This is an incredible animatronic, and I can't emphasize enough how excited I am to see the original one back. I will definitely be picking this one up, and she will be used for many years, and I am super excited, as well as all you guys being very excited for this particular animatronic's return, to see what everybody thinks about it when it is available on the retail market for you to purchase and enjoy for Halloween 2024. Now we are going to go ahead and roll a demo of Rosemary Zombie Girl in action. Up next, I'm going to talk about two different animatronics at the exact same time because they are the exact same animatronic, just with different cosmetics, and that is the Rising Ghost Woman, also known as Lady of the Grave, and the Animated Bride, also known as the Ghostly Bride. The Lady of the Grave was sold at many retailers from 2020 through 2022, and the Haunting Ghost Bride was exclusive to the Home Depot for the 2021 Halloween season. Both of these animatronics depict a possessed ghostly woman flailing her arms around, flying around up and down side to side while she groans and moans in the wind. Both of these are really great animatronics, and I've seen a lot of people do really cool things with these in their graveyard, especially the Rising Ghost Woman, which is going to be the white variant because she has a far more ghostly appearance than the bride does in her dark tattered wedding dress. The Animated Bride is essentially, as I stated previously, the exact same thing as the ghostly woman. So with this, it's pretty cool because you have an option. Do you want to do a haunted wedding, or do you want to have this ghostly woman in your graveyard? You have a pick and choose option, and I think that's great for consumers to be able to choose what style they want. Both of these, when they were previously released, were very high quality, and knowing TEKKY, they don't like to go back and forth on quality. They like to only go up from where they started. So even though these didn't have any issues, you can definitely expect some upgrades from TEKKY Toys on their mechanics. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll a demo of both of these gals in action. Up next, we have the Haunted TV from either, I believe, 2018 or 2019. The Haunted TV, as you would think, is a TV with a almost kind of mesh screen. It starts playing static sounds. It starts saying they are coming for you in a really eerie, deep voice, and then a face pushes from behind the screen looking straight out. It's a really eerie looking skull man-like face. It's a really clever idea. From what I recall, these Haunted TVs were pretty small. I do wish they would go out and make a deluxe, like kind of full-size TV. This could be what this is. They might be doing a re-edition, just making it kind of upscaled, but I'm not sure. I'm just holding hope that it is different from the ones that have released in the past. This is a tabletop prop. There is really not a whole lot to say about it. There's not a whole lot that it does. So we're going to go ahead and cut to a video of it in action.
It's coming for you. Your soul is mine.
And lastly, we have the Pumpkin Sentinel, also known as the Headless Jack from Spirit Halloween 2021. This is an animatronic, or I guess prop per se, because it doesn't move, that really flew under the radar. There wasn't much hype around it, and I mean, I see why. There was a lot of other overshadowing and better things that year. So to see this back, I think it'll shine some light on it and open the hole to new potential fans for this prop. This prop is a static prop that speaks a couple phrases while his head glows. It stands roughly about 8 foot tall, and there's a pole on it that you can take out to make it smaller. There's a couple different things that you can do with it. It's just overall kind of a strange prop. There's some people that have done some pretty cool things with this in cornfields and farm scenes, so I'm excited to see what people do with this prop when they receive the new model from the Haunted Hill Farm for the upcoming 2024 Halloween season. There's not really a whole lot to talk about for this prop since it doesn't do anything, it just lights up and talks, so we're going to go ahead and end it off with a video of this guy in action.
I have unearthed the ground just for you. Behold your resting place for eternity.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all we have for today for the fan favorite animatronics that will be returning through Haunted Hill Farm. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments below which one you are most excited for, or which ones or one you plan to purchase. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.